About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go? Braxton Fulford digging in for the Rockies.
Braxton Fulford.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
First pitch, 7-15.
0-1 now.
Ball, that's out.
Late that time, and it's strike two. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
That misses. Ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
On the ground to short, Mateo. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Willie Castro in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And another ball. Fulford, the runner at second with one away. And a big swing and a miss. Right there for a strike. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first.
Out.
Got him. Nice play.
Batting fourth, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
And he's got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Jose Quintana. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Saved consecutive with a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
No outs, runner on second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. That's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jorge Mateo now. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Late swing fouled off. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Ground ball left side. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Catcher.
An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that one is in for a strike. Two on, one out. Here's a chopper to short. Tovar tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Hey!
Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Dubon back in on a dive. Dubon off of first with two away. And it's even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike three. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Top of the second, Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And that one off the outside edge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
The 0-1. There's a strike. Here's the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Ezekiel Tovar.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Blaine Prim.
Hey!
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. So one left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Hey! Ball 1.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Left fielder, Eli White.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Eli White. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back at Truist Park, on to the third inning. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Chris Sale back to work.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
And that drops in for a strike. That one way inside. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
No, inside. Ball 2.
That one ripped, but foul. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski under it. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman Kyle Carroll.
Kyle Carroll now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Colorado.
Really nice job
left
staying up the
fielder
middle with his
Willie
approach. He didn't
Castro.
try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hey. Ball, that's
Backdoor breaking
outside.
ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski moving under this one. And that is that. The Rockies strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So
off
now to the plate for Atlanta.
right
Mike
fielder,
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Hey.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball, that's down.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's
Really
ball
good
3.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's a ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yastrzemski on at first, nobody out. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
One-two now. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. And now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two now. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here comes Olsen around third. Here's the throw.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jose Quintana gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Colorado,
pitcher on here,
number
Zach
36.
Agnos.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-1. There's the strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. First and second here. No outs.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Harris
Nope.
in the box, lays off for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
One out. Runners at first and second. There's a strike at the knees. Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, one out. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they're all loaded up.
Take your break.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a pop-up. And a foul ball. One out, base is full. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
At the plate, Eli White caught looking his first time up. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 3 innings complete. Braves 6 and the Rockies nothing. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Start of the fourth, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And he grounds one to the right side.
Ball.
And foul ball.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Fouled off left side. That's to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Edouard Julien digs in now. Grounded out his first time up.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Down the line, it's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for
Anytime you
Colorado,
rip a line drive the other way, you
shortstop,
feel
Tovar.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball 1.
Julien, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2. Ball
Just
3.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down. And ball
That's
4
ball 4.
to a
Take your
board.
bait.
Challenge from behind the
Up
dish
next for
here.
Colorado, first baseman Lane Prim.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That clips a corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Colorado. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the fourth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Hey!
The 0-2. Lined into right. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman Matt Olson.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a couple of quick outs
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Hey! Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Blaine Krim digging in for the Rockies.
Here we go, Chris.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
Inside,
It's been
ball
tough
2.
for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That misses
Inside
the zone. Ball 3.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 3-1. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And a payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. White settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Braxton Fulford.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the catcher, Braxton Fulford, 1 for 2. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
It falls in, and that's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Third baseman
Austin Riley at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt, it scoots away. But no advance. That's ball 1. The 1-0. That one hammered left field. Carrying well. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Zach Agnos is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Victor Vodnik comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off to the right. Heim leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just a slow ground ball this time, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Squirts away a little bit. Two on the way. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball. That's outside.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
For the Braves, left fielder,
This one in the air, right field. And
That ball's
he can't
foul.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Just missed. Ground ball right side. Krim steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3. They lead it though 6-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Kyle
leading off for
Carros getting
Colorado,
ready to hit.
third baseman, Kyle Carros.
Come on, Braves, come on.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Ian Hamilton, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Young getting loose as well. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your...
And that one hammered. And wow, that one is way out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Sale in a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. Sale battling here as he fouls it away. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is down low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Ian Hamilton into the game. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Hamilton.
And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, backs him off again. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Julian, the
Ball
next
one.
to hit, takes ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
And first offering is fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. McCarthy moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Going 2 now. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot,
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
Bernardino.
He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, Julien sends it to first, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it though, 6-1. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, top of inning number 7, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Come on, Ian.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman Blaine Krim.
That one fouled off.
Here we go, Ian.
Here's your 1. And he chases that one. 2 down.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ian Hamilton done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get
Now
back.
pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Braves, Hurston
Number
Waldrop.
64.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
2 outs,
Up
base
next
is
for
empty.
Colorado,
Here's Tyler
the
Freeman to
designated
hit.
hitter, Tyler Freeman.
This one in the air, center field. Harris gets under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 7th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Jonah Heim. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Here we go, Mauricio. All right, and left now.
Foul ball.
Come on, Mauricio.
0-2 now. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Riley
Ball.
stands in
Bam.
here, takes ball 1 low.
Let's get a base hit off day.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back here in Atlanta, now the Rockies catcher, Braxton Fulford. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robert Suarez preparing to come on if needed. Young getting cranked up as well. To the right side. To first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Kyle Harris.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Waldrop measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Hit on the ground to short. Mateo. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves 6, and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for Colorado.
So out of the pen comes the
number
right-hander,
29,
Tanner Gordon.
Tanner Gordon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Michael Harris the second, now at the plate. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your
Up
first
next
out of the
for
ball game.
Braves, designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Here we go, Ozzy.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
0-1 down.
Ball, that's
Stirring
out.
in the Colorado bullpen, Michael Lorenzen, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Out number 2.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
White in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one way inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Braves 6 and the Rockies 1. Back at Truist Park, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jake McCarthy. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance of doing damage.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. On the ground right side, Dubon throws to first in time.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman, Edouard Julien.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hurston Waldrop won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Braves,
things over to the southpaw,
number
Danny Young.
81,
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rockies down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. 1 for 3. And that's
Ball, that's
downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Rockies down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.